game against the LaGrange Panthers, the #1 team in the conference. The Lions found themselves down by 21 at halftime, managed to lose just by 3. Chris, what do the Lions need to do to come out with a big win at home here against Bob Jones to get back on track?
Well, Matt, as you mentioned, the Lions had a very, very heartbreaking loss last time here at home against LaGrange, and we saw that game. Me and you both called that game as well. But then the Lions went back on the road at Covenant 3 days after that game and picked up a phenomenal conference victory. So I expect them in this last matchup, that's a non-conference matchup, as it should be noted. I expect the Lions to come out fast. I expect them to come out hard, aggressive, take great shots, and play great defense. So if they do that, I think the Lions can win this game.
Looking at the Lions' last game, they won against Covenant with a final score of 80-54. Truly a dominating win against Covenant. Their last meeting against Bob Jones was at Bob Jones University, with the Lions falling short with a final score of 53-50. That being said, the Lions have only lost 2 games at home all season, and it's been against the Belhaven Blazers and the LaGrange Panthers just last week. And with tip-off, we are underway. Lions will start with the ball, and Ryan Jolly will take it across the timeline. Speaking of Ryan Jolly, let's go with the starting lineups out there for the Lions right now. Number 4, Noah Reardon. Number 5, Ryan Jolly. Number 10, Will Richter. Number 14, Andrew Stimson. And number 31, Devin Dean, who played with Bob Jones last year. Ryan Jolly is going to convert from way behind the arc, 3, and those are the first points of the game for the Lions. The Lions are up 3-0. Chris, give us the starting lineups for Bob Jones.
Well, coming in for Bob Jones today, we have number 1, Sostatus Pouncey. Number 2, Trevor Brunson. Number 3, Stefan Hughley. Number 4, Hayes Brush. And number 23, and the leading scorer for Bob Jones, Henry Blair.
Henry Blair, you can see, is a very sizable guy. I can imagine he can pretty much generate a lot of offense inside the paint with quite ease. Do you expect Bob Jones to be feeding the post for most of this game?
Well, Matt, I mean, when you have a guy like Blair inside who stands about 6'3", probably around 230, 240, I'd probably feed him most of the time, because I think the only guy out there right now that can guard Blair is probably his former teammate, Devin Dean.
Reardon will pull up from behind the arc. That one will rim out, but a rebound by Stimson. Richter will pull up for 3 now. That one will also rim out. Another tip, but this time it's going to be rebounded by Dean, but blocked up front by the Bruins. Bob Jones taking it the other way right now. It's Pouncey. Pouncey covered by Reardon and Richter. He's going to kick it right. Pouncey, a feed inside. Good ball movement by the Bruins. And finally a kick out to the right side for 3. Bam! And a foul on Ryan Jolly. Henry Blair able to pull up from the right corner, convert the 3, and now he's looking at a chance of a 4-point play. That's a heck of a way to get your first points of the board, Chris Donsero.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Blair will convert. So now that is a 4-point play. Score is 5-3. Bruins. Lions repping their, I guess you'd call them all grays with the green numbers. Meanwhile, for the Bruins, the navy blue with the powder blue shoulders and the white numbers in lettering. Jolly will pull up, and bam, that one's good. Ryan Jolly, his second 3 on the day. Actually, his first 3 on the day. He has 6 points already. Reardon with the steal. He'll take it the other way, and he'll convert it. Lions tacking on 2 more. They're up 8-5.
Yeah,
Bruins trying to get set the other way.
I believe Ryan Jolly's first points came off a technical free throw before tip-off of this game. I'm not sure what the technical free throw was for, but that's how the Lions got their first point of the game.
A good finish inside by Hughley. That's going to be his first set of points on the day. So now the Bruins bring the Lions to lead down to 1. Miss by Richter as Allen hits the side of the rim. It's going to be taken back the other way, this time by number 3, Stephen Hughley. Pull up and air ball well over the rim. That three-pointer missed by Blair. Lions getting set the other way. Right now it's Jolly. He's going to feed it right to Richter, who's wide open for 3. Down doesn't go, but Stimson able to rise up and get the rebound over the top of 2 Bruins defenders. Jolly will pump for 3 again. Bam! Ryan Jolly already his second 3. He's 2 for 2 from behind the arc. 3 for 3 from the floor so far. A hot start for the young man. Bruins getting set the other way. Good ball movement. Pouncey for 3. Bam! A good response. So now the Lions and Bruins exchanging threes back and forth. Reardon will have it. He drives inside from the top of the key and now works his way to the left corner. He's going to feed it to the top to Richter, who drives inside, pulls up from the elbow. Bam! That jumper's going to be good for 2. His first 2 points of the game. We'll have a whistle blown and it'll go down as a foul call on Will Richter. As of right now, Piedmont Lions off to a really good start so far, up 13-10 against the Bruins, shooting 50% from the floor so far. 5 for 10. Bruins getting set the other way. Right now it's Pouncey from the top. A good head nod to get loose. He'll kick this one left to Brunson. Brunson will convert the layup good. Bruins are down by 1 yet again. Lions are getting set. Jolly has it now. He's going to feed it back to Richter, who pulls up for 3. And bam! Will Richter from the right wing. He will sink it. And now the Lions are up by 4. Takeaway. Devin Dean will be the recipient of a very off pass by the Bruins. Jolly will pull up for 3. And that's going to be his first miss from behind the arc, as that ball just quite literally sat on the back of that rim. Bruins able to work inside. A putback shot. No good. Rebound by Devin Dean. Number 4, Hayes Brush tried to get a good finish there, unable to do so. Reardon will feed inside to Stimson, who converts it easily. Right underneath the rim. A good assist by Noah Reardon. Sets up Stimson with a nice, easy look right in the lane. Devin Dean tries to jump the pass. Ball gets loose and it'll go out of bounds, and the whistle blow. Possession will stay with the Bruins. And already we have our first immediate timeout. So 14:34 left here in the first half. Lions off to a really good start so far. 18-12, 7-13 from the floor right now, just shooting over 50%. Meanwhile, for the Bruins, they're also shooting just over 50%. They're shooting 4 of 7, though. So the Lions have converted as many shots as the Bruins have taken so far in this first half. Is that just good defense, or is that forcing turnovers? What's up there?
Well, Matt, I don't want to say it's forcing turnovers, but I will say it is good defense. Yes, the Bruins have 2 turnovers, and the Lions have 0, but it's just good shooting by the Lions. The Lions already came out hot tonight, starting off shooting 3 or 4, 2 or 3 from three-point range, but I think the rest of the team is going to follow as well. You see Andrew Simpson's 1 for 1, Noah Reardon's 1 for 2, Richter's 2 for 5. Yes, he's struggling right now, and I'm pretty sure Devin Dean's going to get into it as well. You know, he has to adjust to his old team once again, even though they already played, this year. But I think it's important for the Lions to keep this up, to keep their stride going, and just follow suit.
Ryan Jolly off to a fantastic start so far. 9 points already, accounting for half of the team's points. He's 3 or 4 from the floor, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. And he was able to get kind of that technical free throw converted earlier. So he is considered perfect from the stripe. Buzzer will go. Ori Clements Owens will substitute in, as will Hunter Norman, Aaron Palmer, and Joe Hellenbrook. Bruins are getting set back out on the floor. Bruins are getting set. There's a feed right. Now it's number 21, Brian Sims. Sims gonna kick it right. Good drive inside. He's covered by Palmer and Jolly, and the whistle will blow. The buzzer will go for the shot clock violation. And actually that's the third turnover we've seen from the Bob Jones Bruins so far. Good defense. Really taking away any kind of shot chance for the Bruins.
That's what you call good defense right there, Matt.
Lions getting set. Jolly drives inside. Good kick out to Norman. And feed inside to Palmer. And a good post move score. Gets that shot to go. Aaron Palmer, the jumper's good, as that will be his first 2 points. And assist will be awarded to Hunter Norman. Palmer will get the rebound off the missed chance by Dylan Harris. Palmer takes a good bump, gets the ball to Jolly. Norman, with a good pump fake, almost looked like he was going to actually shoot that one for 3. Palmer gets inside. Shot doesn't go. It's the side of the rim. Rebound by the Bruins. Number 24, Dylan Harris, credited with the rebound. Bruins getting closed off. Here's the pull-up by Brunson. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Harris. Here's a good drive inside. That one doesn't go either. That missed by Lincoln Riddle. Rebounded by Palmer. Hellenbrook feeds it to Palmer, who pulls up from just above the charity stripe, and that one will just rim out. A lot of misses back and forth so far. Now a takeaway by Joe Hellenbrook. Feed to Jolly, and a good assist from Jolly sets up Ori Clements Owens for the nice easy layup to kiss it off the glass. Lions are up by 10 with just over 12 and a half minutes left in the first half. Bruins getting set the other way. And another intercept by Hellenbrook. This time the pass goes to Norman. Clements Owens will pull up for 3. Bam! Ori Clements Owens. Fast break points are kind of the norm for the Lions so far. Another whistle. Possession will go back to the Lions. And another turnover on Lincoln Riddle will be his second turnover of the game. Norman passing in to Owens, and Owens will give it back to Norman. Norman takes it across the timeline. A gift to Owens on the left wing. Give back to Norman, who drives inside, and a give to Dean with a nice cut to the basket. Devin Dean with a absolutely majestic finish just under the rim. 27-12 Lions.
I like that word you used right there, Matt. Majestic. That was a nice word.
Just makes it look so easy. A block by Hellenbrook and a rebound by Palmer. Lions take it the other way. Owens trying to get to Hellenbrook, and it's intercepted. Bruins going the other way, and this time they will convert. Brian Sims able to go coast to coast. He actually had the miss on that last shot, blocked by Hellenbrook. Now he makes the play, makes the steal, and converts it into a quick layup the other way. Hellenbrook able to drive inside, and he'll be called for a charge. It'll be Hellenbrook's first personal foul. We'll take immediate timeout right here, and we'll take a break with them. Score is 27-14 Lions, just over 11 minutes left here in the first half. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Makadrowski and Chris Donsor bringing you the action here on a very nice Demarest night here in Cave Arena, on Demarest campus of Piedmont University. Right now, the Piedmont Lions, they are absolutely on fire right now. 27-14, shooting 11-19 from the floor so far. Right now, the Bruins have possession, and they're looking to convert. Blair takes a shot from the left corner. No good. Rebound by Owens. Hellenbrook gives to Norman. Norman able to get it to Devin Dean inside. A good pump fake. Opens the shot wide open. Nice open shot generated from that pump fake. Devin Dean already his second bucket. Bruins trying to get it the other way. Blair's going to work his way. Give to Sims. Sims trying to find an open man. He gives it over to the left wing. Shot from behind the arc and no good. Down shot by number 15, Snipes.
And one, oh man, Devin Dean putting the moves on the fast break for a nasty left-hand layup on the right side.
Already his 6th point. He's phenomenal right now. Dylan Harris able to convert a layup after he got his own rebound there. Got great position on Aaron Palmer and able to convert the basket. Lions coming the other way now, moving left to right. Hellenbrook has it in the right wing. He'll give it cross court to Palmer. Drives inside. Good pass into the paint to Hellenbrook. And nice turnaround jump shot by Hellenbrook. Lions have a bit of a height advantage on some of these shorter Bruins players inside, and they are exploiting that height advantage. Blair able to take the blunt of Aaron Palmer coming in to try and block a shot. And Blair actually converts the shot. And so now we're looking at an and one opportunity for Blair. And Henry Blair, he is absolutely phenomenal right now. He's leading his team in points. He's got 6 points, shooting 50% from the floor, 2 of 4. He's converted 1 from behind the arc so far today. And now he's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Noah Reardon will check in for the Lions, as will Will Richter, who pulls up for 3. Richter can't convert, and a rebound by Harris. Sims tries to go the other way, and Reardon gets a hand on it. Ball careens into the Piedmont bench, and Reardon trying to make a diving save to keep that in. Unable to, as it just touches that end line. So possession will stay with the Bruins. Here's the inbound pass, goes cross court. Sims has it now, right by the Lions logo. Snipes over in the right wing. A feed inside to Blair, who goes inside, and the whistle's blown. Possession will go to the Lions. Reardon to Richter, back to Reardon. Reardon takes across the timeline. Richter has it now in the left wing, and a give to Devin Dean at the top of the key. Dean drives inside, and a nice spin move. Turnaround Jay, and it's good. Devin Dean finessing this Bruins defense right now. I guess he just knows how his team plays that defense. Stimson will get a rebound off the missed shot by Brian Sims. Lions take it the other way, and Sims will pull up. Mid-range jumper, no good, and a rebound by Sims. Sims goes the other way with a ton of speed and force. That'll go down as a charge, it looks like. Turnover by Brian Sims. That'll be his first turnover. Possession goes back to the Lions. Reardon will inbound the pass. Colin Jacobs will sub in, as will Tostatus Pouncey for the Bruins. Jolly takes across the timeline. He's going to give it to Reardon in the left wing. Simpson now has it at the top of the key. He gives it right to Dean. Right corner now is Reardon. Devin Dean over to the top of the key. Back to Reardon. Pump fake. Pulls up from the right corner. No good. Rebound by the biggest man we'll ever see on the court. Number 31, Jacobs. Bruins getting set. Pouncey will kick it right to Blair. Blair able to make a few lines miss. Gets inside, rises up, and throws it down with one hand. How about the vertical by Henry Blair, able to convert a nice dunk for an easy 2 points for the Bruins, now down by 14. Jolly will pull up for three. Bam! Ryan Jolly able to convert that one. That's his 12th point of the game so far. He's now in double digits. Blair goes the other way, throws up a floater off the glass, and it doesn't go. Rebounded by Devin Dean. Jolly able to cut inside. Richter, Reardon from the right corner. Back to Reardon, who pulls up from the right wing. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Pouncey. Pouncey's going to take his time, taking it across the timeline as the Bruins get set offensively. Richter will close in on him. He's going to give it left to Blair. Blair gives it back to Pouncey. Pouncey back to Blair. Back and forth between these two. Cross-court pass for Snipes. Snipes looks to try and get around Devin Dean and cut back. And it looks like it'll go down as a foul on Devin Dean. Interesting call there. But that'll be Devin's first personal. And we will have a media timeout. 38-21, 6:47 left in the first half. Lions are up. Matt Kadrasik and Chris Donzero here in Cave Arena bringing you the action. And Chris, the Lions are shooting extremely well, 57% from the floor right now, and they're closing out defensively, only allowing 20 shots from the Bruins, and the Bruins have only converted 8 of them.
Yeah, Matt. I mean, it's obviously a tough shooting night here for Bob Jones tonight. You know, like you mentioned, 8 of 20 overall, 2 of 6 from three-point line. But I mean, they're shooting good from the free throw line, but they're not getting to the free throw line like they should be. Neither are the Lions. I mean, it's not really that many fouls being called. You know, 6 for the Lions, 1 for Bob Jones. I mean, it's just the type of game that you're playing here tonight. You know, both teams, you want to play safe, you want to play conservative, but the Lions are just playing great defense tonight. Like, I mean, Bob Jones is only shooting 40%. I mean, the only person who's shooting really, really well and that because of the amount of shots he's taking is Blair. So I think the Lions just need to come out here, play better defense, and then the Bruins just have to come out here and figure out the defense that the Lions are in.
Speaking of that Lions defense, they have forced 8 turnovers for the Bruins, 4 of which have been steals. So they're clearly doing a good job of getting away in the passing lanes. We'll see a kicked ball. Looks like that one will go on Reardon. Possession will stay with the Bruins. Pouncey will inbound it. He gives it to Snipes. Snipes cross court to Blair over in the left wing. Blair covered by Richter, gives it right to Pouncey. Pouncey from the right corner works his way left. And pull up from Snipes from behind the arc. That one rims out, and Richter will get the rebound, and a whistle is blown. There'll be a foul on number 25, Caleb Owens. That'll be his first and the team's second. Jolly takes it across the timeline for the Lions. He's going to give it right to Reardon over the right wing. Reardon drives inside. Good feed inside. Lost, but regained. That's Hartenberg. Hartenberg gets to Jolly, pulls up for 3, and that's a miss. Rebound by Snipes. Snipes to Pouncey. The Bruins getting set offensively as Snipes takes it across the timeline on the left side. Snipes and Blair going back and forth with the ball. Feed inside. And a kick right to Snipes, who pulls up from the right corner. That one just short, rebounded by Hartenberg. Jolly takes it across for the Lions. Drives inside with a nice little head nod. Hellenbrook pulls up from the left corner for 3. Gets his own rebound, drives inside. Overshoots his mark a little bit. So 2 shots by Hellenbrook, 2 misses for Hellenbrook. This time the Bruins get the rebound. Pouncey works his way across the timeline and give right to Snipes. Back to Pouncey, and a feed inside. Pull up by Owens, no good. Rebounded by Hartenberg. Lions getting set the other way. Reardon pulls up for the right corner for 3. Down a little long, it hits the back of the rim. Rebound by Hellenbrook with the turnaround J. And Hellenbrook will draw the foul. Already the third rebound for Hellenbrook, his second offensive rebound in this game so far, so he's doing a great job of getting the offensive boards. Foul will go on Caleb Owens. It's his second and the team's third, and Hellenbrook will go to shoot 2 right here. First free throws, no good for Joe Hellenbrook. 2 points so far in the game for him. He's 1 for 3, 0 for 1 from behind the arc, and currently 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. He'll look to make it 1 for 2. And he'll convert. So now the Lions up by 18, 39-21 the score right now with just over 5 minutes left in the first half. Lions defense has had a really good hold on this Bruins offense for the most part of this first half. Pouncey has it right now by the Lions logo, and it's a good give inside to Hughley. Hughley has good position right in front of the basket, and he'll convert the layup for 2. Lions have possession going the other way right now. Norman over in the left wing. Looks for the offense to get set, and a good gift to Hellenbrook, who pulls up from the left corner. And that's good. And it looks like he drew a foul. Foul is going to be on number 31, Colin Jacobs. It looks like Hellenbrook will go to shoot 3 here from the line. Hellenbrook 1 for 2 so far. Has a chance to go 4 for 5. And Hellenbrook will convert the first as Owens looks to sub in. He'll have to wait. Hellenbrook will be short on the second as it just hits the front of the rim, so now he's shooting 2 for 4. Still shooting 50% from the line. Now a chance to go 3 for 5. A chance to bring the lead back up to 18 for the Lions. A high bounce off the front of the rim. It'll be rebounded by the Bruins, so the Lions convert 1 of 3 from the line, up by 17 with 4:15 left in the first half. Hughley gets it to Blair. Blair covered by Owens. Blair drives inside, looking for a passing lane. And a few good pass fakes opens up a shot opportunity. That will not go. Rebounded by Owens. Jolly has it. He's going to sink the turnaround J in the paint. That'll be the 14th point for Jolly in this half. He has been lights out so far. 5 of 7 from the floor. And now Jolly can almost register a steal. He was able to tip that pass, and it looked like Hellenbrook was going to get a good hold of it. Ends up getting slipped out of his hands and right into the cheerleaders right behind the backboard. Just over 3.5 minutes left to go. Immediate timeout. Lions up 42-23, up by 19, which is the largest lead we've seen in this game so far. Chris, the Lions are just finding some way to get these shots to go. 17 of 33, shooting 51.5% from the floor right now. When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah, Matt, when you're hot, as you mentioned. They're shooting very, very, very well overall from the field. And they're also shooting good from 3. 33% as a team is not bad. It's not, you don't look at that and be like, yeah, they just shot terrible today from the 3-point line. But I think they're getting their feet wet. They're gonna miss shots. We look at Will, and then we look at his stats, and Will shoots a high clip from the 3-point line. But today he's struggling. He's shooting 1 of 5 right now from the 3-point line, but 2 of 7 overall. But his job is to shoot threes. You look at Will, and when the shot is on the line, like in that LaGrange game, when they were down 3, they went to Richter. He didn't make it. He didn't send it to overtime, but you look at that guy and say, if I need a 3, I'm going to go to him. So I think the Lions, they're just playing great defense right now.
And at the very least, even when you miss those shots, the defense still has to respect you because you can hit those shots from behind the arc. Bruins set up. Pouncey will pull up from behind the arc. That one will hit the back of the rim. Lions try and get the rebound. Unable to. Thought it would go to Hellenbrook, then thought it would go to Owens. The ball just kind of got tipped around off of the hands of some Lions players, out of bounds, right into the Lions bench. And the Bruins given a good gift and a good chance to tack some points on. Pouncey will inbound the pass, gives it to Hughley, back to Pouncey. Pouncey goes cross court to Brush. Brush back to Pouncey from the top of the key. A good feed inside to Hughley. Hughley able to get into the right post, and he'll convert it off of really tight Lions defense. He was surrounded by at least 2 Lions taking that shot. So the Bruins are down by 17. Palmer has it right now for the Lions. He tries to feed inside to Hellenbrook, but the ball goes right through his hands. Possession goes back to the Bruins, and Devin Dean will sub back in. And it looks like it'll be for Joe Hellenbrook. Andrew Stipson will also sub in, and it looks like that will be for Ryan Jolly. The Bruins take the ball the other way. Pouncey will get to Brunson, back to Pouncey. Good ball movement by the Bruins. Right now it's Hughley inside the arc just above the charity stripe. Pull up for 3 from the left corner, and bam! That's number 4, Hayes Brush. We haven't heard his name too much. That's actually his first make of the day, shooting 1 for 2. A perfect 1 for 1 from behind the arc so far. Lions getting set offensively. A tip pass right into the hands of Hunter Norman, who converts it in close. Good heads-up play by Hunter Norman, able to make a good work off of that tipped pass. You can almost say, just as you would have hoped to have drawn it up. The Bruins are able to answer. Good layup by Dylan Harris. That's his second bucket. He now has 4 points. Lions work the other way. Right now it's Simpson at the top of the key. Tries to feed inside to Palmer. Ends up losing it. And Simpson tried to get it to Norman, but Norman was trying to call a timeout there. Wasn't paying attention to the passing opportunity as the ball goes right into the Bruins bench. Bruins will have possession of the ball as they go on offense. Pouncey will get it to Brunson. Brunson circles around, gets it to Brush. Brush feeds it to Hughley. Hughley back to Brunson in the left corner. Brunson trying to find a passing lane, gets it to Hughley in the paint. Hughley will pull up off the front of the rim. Ball will fall into the hands of Devin Dean, who works the other way with it. A kick out right to Stimson for 3. That one doesn't go, but a rebound by Owens who will convert the putback. A fancy 2 points for number 2, Ori Clements Owens. He now has 7. We'll have a whistle blown, and it looks like another timeout. This one called by Bob Jones. 30-second timeout. First timeout for Bob Jones. How about the Lions? Up 16 with a minute 6 left here in the first half as we're approaching, I don't say crunch time because that's what you usually say for the second half, but it sure feels like crunch time with how this offense is working. They have a chance to be looking at a 50-point half. Chris, the Lions, we've talked about the shooting percentage, 52.8 from the floor right now, and once again, when you're hot, and usually you finish that phrase with, when you're not, you're not. And we usually be saying that about the other team, but Bob Jones hasn't been having a bad night. They're shooting 40%, 75% from the free throw, so they're able to generate offense, but they just haven't taken too many shots. Brunson will pull up for 3. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Dean. Lions are working the other way. 50 seconds left, and a whistle blown. Looks like it'll go as a foul on Hughley. That'll be his first and the team's 5th. 47 seconds left in the first half. Lions still up by 16. Subs will come in. Reardon and Jolly will come in. Jolly from the top gives it to Dalton Mealer. Mealer feeds it inside of Jolly, who's able to hang on to that pass. Couldn't get any kind of shot off. Jolly will work inside, and a great pass to get that to Devin Dean, and Devin Dean will convert underneath the basket. Ryan Jolly with the nutmeg pass, and Devin Dean able to convert with tight defense underneath the basket. That's his 10th point. Brunson will pull up from the left corner for Bob Jones. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Brush. Give back to Brunson. Brunson will go inside. Mealer will take a shoulder right to the chest, but it looks like it'll go down as a blocking foul on Mealer. But it looks like Mealer had his feet set there, Chris.
Yeah, man, that's always a 50-50 call. You hope for the best, as the team who initiated the contact. But, as I said, a 50-50 call, it can go either way. I think that was the right call, though. He was stuffing his feet just a little. He wasn't all the way set, but, he'll get it back later in the game.
Brunson will convert the first free throw attempt. It'll go down as Mealer's first personal foul and Piedmont's 7th team foul. And now it looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout by Piedmont as Bob Jones will make some substitutions. And we'll just go ahead and keep it here. Chris, everything seems to be working for the Lions. What has been working for Bob Jones?
Can you repeat that, Matt?
What has not been working for Bob Jones?
Hasn't? I think communication. I think that the team, Bob Jones is not well communicating right now as we see the tough, gritty, hard-nosed defense that Piedmont is playing tonight. They're in the face of the ball handler. They're in the face of guys off the ball, so you kind of disrupting the passing lanes. You're doing everything you can just so that guy won't get the ball. But the guy who has the ball in his hand, they're literally just harassing him. He's getting harassed the entire time he has the ball in his hands until he gives it up.
And I'll say this, the Piedmont defense has really closed down a lot of these shot chances. Bob Jones shooting 12 of 32 right now. Lions look to try and get some points. 8 seconds left now. 5, 4, 3. Jolly has a 2, 1. She pulls up for 3. Doesn't get it to go, and Devin Dean tries to get a putback. All for naught. So Lions will go into halftime. 48-point half for the Lions. We could be looking at a 100-point game.
Yeah, we could. We could. Matt, 48 in the first half. It's not bad, especially, the way the Lions are shooting the ball tonight. I think it's quite possible we see close to 100 tonight.
And I've never seen the Lions put up 100 at home. I've never seen a third digit on that scoreboard here in Cave Arena. And I was talking with the athletics staff the last time the Lions came close when they had their season high total against Huntington of 98 points. And I asked them, do we know if that one works? Do we know if the lights for that one digit works? And I offered, I was like, do you think we should light it up just to see? But they were like, no, I'm sure it's fine. So I'm still waiting, but tonight could be the night. Who knows?
Could be.
It sure has been a great night for the Lions. 48-32, they're up at halftime. What a night it's been for Ryan Jolly. 14 points, shooting 5 of 8. And Devin Dean also with double-digit point totals right now with 10 points, shooting 5 of 6 right now. Lions are shooting just over 52%. And those are kind of just the quick hitters summing up this first half. We're going to take a quick break for halftime, but when we come back, we will bring you some second half action here from Cave Arena. You're listening to Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back, Piedmont University Athletics on YouTube. Matt Kajowski and Chris Johnson bringing you the action. And the Lions getting on the board really quick. They couldn't get that 50th point and that last chance at the very end of the first half, but they're able to get in the first 10 seconds of the second half off of a good steal by Reardon and a good feed to Richter. Stefan Hughley able to convert the layup. That's his 9th point. And a good answer after the Lions got to a very early bucket in the second half. Devin Dean able to hang on to the ball after almost losing it, and this time he converts it. Bob Jones got a little bit over anxious after getting this possible steal. But Devin Dean staying with the play, staying on the ball, and converting the finish. Stefan Hughley with another layup. That's his 11th. We barely have had time to catch up. Chris, let's break down the first half. The Lions, they were unstoppable. What are you looking for in the second half?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for the Lions to continue their dominance of this game. I mean, they're playing great defense, as we mentioned, and we saw them come out early here in the second half and get a nice quick steal by Noah Reardon to get it to Richter for the layup. So I expect the Lions to continue playing great defense, continue harassing the ball handler, continue denying the players that they're guarding so they can't get the ball in their hands. And, I mean, they're shooting well. We mentioned that earlier. Play defense, make shots, easy game.
Andrew Simpson will convert his first free throw attempt. And now he will convert his second. Foul will be assessed to Hayes Brush. It would be his first personal. And correction, Simpson actually missed the first free throw. Bob Jones getting set the other way. Pouncey gives it right to Blair. Blair will pull up from the right wing. Rebound by Devin Dean. Lions working the other way. And Dean able to get by a lot of the Bruins defenders right now. Jolly has at the top of the key, working his way around. The feed inside to Stimson, who pulls up. And Stimson can't get down to go off. It goes after off the high bounce. Devin Dean goes after the ball after it goes off the glass. Hughley can just try to hang on to it. As the ball goes loose, it'll go past that end line, and possession will actually go back to the Lions. So, Lions, good tenacity on the offensive glass. Gives them the ball yet again. Jolly will inbound the pass to Reardon. Reardon gets his way over to the top of the key and loses it, taken away by Hayes Brush. Brush takes it the other way, tries to convert it the other way. Is blocked, but will draw a foul. I'll go down as Will Richter. It'll be his second. Chris, I think you were trying to say something a little bit earlier, but I think I might have cut you off.
Oh, no, you good, bro. You're good, man. It's okay, man. I just wanted to say Devin Dean is putting on a show against his former team tonight, and I really enjoy the way he's playing ball right now, shooting, 6 of 7 for 12 points, 6 rebounds, a steal, 1 foul. I mean, but he's in so much of these plays, especially on the defensive end. He's contesting shots. He's making shots. He's making people miss shots, and he's also in the passing lanes. I mean, he gets a few little tips here and there, but obviously they're not controlling the ball, which is why he only has 1 steal. But Devin Dean is playing really, really, really well tonight.
He's in line for a double-double. Jolly tries to convert a layup, not able to. Ball ricochets off of a couple of Bruins' hands, goes out. Possession goes back to the Lions.
Yeah, and that's 2 possessions right there by the Bruins where the ball is in their possession and they just lose it. So I just feel as if they have Butterfingers tonight, Matt. That's what it is. They're playing with butter right now, man.
Butterfingers on hands of cement right now. We'll have a whistle blown, and it looks like another foul called. Possession stays with the Lions. It actually goes, it'll be a second personal foul for Stefan Hughley, which will be the team's second. Another whistle blown. Possession stays still with the Lions. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Just over 17 and a half minutes left here in the second half. Lions up 53-38. So we were just making a quick shot clock correction. Actually, we're at 18 seconds. Reardon will take the inbound pass, draw a foul, and convert the shot. So an and one opportunity, courtesy of Noah Reardon. And that foul will be called on Tostatus Pouncey, which will be his first personal and the team's third here in this second. And Reardon will convert. So Reardon converts the and one. Lions at 56, up 18 on the Bruins so far. Pouncey tries to pass it inside to Brush. Brush ends up losing it, and Dean tries to make a deep pass, but Brush will knock it aside. Possession will stay with the Lions. Reardon will inbound the pass, and he gives it to Jolly. Jolly will walk it across the timeline. A give to Dean from the left elbow. Dean works his way around, tries to go up with it, loses it. Possession stays with the Lions. Goes off the hands of Hayes Brush. Reardon will take the inbound pass, work his way around, go for the layup, and he will overshoot his mark as the ball just bounces over the rim. Bruins work their way back on offense. Right now it's Tostatus Pouncey. High pass over to the right corner to Blair. Blair works his way underneath the bucket and he'll finish. What a masterful finish by Blair. And such power to basically go through the Lions defense to get under the bucket for a nice layup. Devin Dean has possession for the Lions. He gets off his man. Can't get that one to go as it just rims out. Rebound by Brush. Blair tries to convert on the other end. Fouled by Ryan Jolly. And he'll go to shoot two. That'll be the second foul on Jolly, the team's second in half number two. First free throw attempt from Henry Blair is good. He's currently 3 for 3 now from the charity stripe. And 12 points. With a chance to make it 13 and go 4 for 4. Collins will sub in for Hughley. Stephon Hughley, number 2 scorer on Bob Jones so far. 11 points, 5 for 7 from the floor. Here's the second shot from Blair, and he'll convert it. A perfect 4 for 4 from the charity stripe so far. Richter will give it to Reardon, and Reardon will work his way across the timeline as he just goes right past Pouncey. Pouncey goes off, lands on the hardwood. A kick out to Reardon for 3, and bam! Noah Reardon first makes a man fall to his knees. Next thing you know, he's converting a 3. A give to Collins underneath, and Collins can't convert it. We fouled by Hellenbrook. And Collins will go to shoot 2. Correction, Colin Jacobs. I don't know why I was calling him by his first name. His first name is Colin. The foul actually will go on Devin Dean, which will be his second. We'll have immediate timeout. 59-42 Lions, 15:51 left here in the second half. And the Lions currently shooting 50%. Yet again, 4 of 8 from the field. But how about Bob Jones? 3 of 4 so far. So once again, we're seeing Bob Jones take only a few shots, but they're converting them so far. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it seems like they're shooting a bunch of shots and they're converting a bunch of shots.
Yeah, Matt. They're taking good shots tonight. I mean, both teams aren't taking – I don't want to say both teams are taking – well, I don't want to say Piedmont's taking good shots and Bob Jones is taking bad shots. Both teams are taking really good shots. It's just Piedmont's hitting, Bob Jones is not. Piedmont's there for a contest, Bob Jones isn't. As we saw right here with Noah Reardon, he made a man fall, and he got wide open right here on the left wing for a 3. So, I mean, it's just up to both teams to figure out what type of shots you want to take. And right now, Piedmont knows what shots they want to take, and they're making those shots. While Bob Jones, they're just not converting.
Right now, everything on the stat line has been close, except for the score. The rebound has been 23-20 Lions, so they're only up by 3 on the rebound battle. And then the turnover margins, that's where we're really actually seeing a big differential other than the points. 11 turnovers for Bob Jones, 5 for Piedmont. And 6 of those turnovers, which is the difference between those, have been steals for Piedmont. Jacobs will miss the first, but convert the second. Lions will work the other way. Reardon will pass it inside to Devin Dean. Give back to Reardon. Reardon will give it back to Richter from the top of the arc, who will work his way in a block by Jacobs. Blair going the other way for Bob Jones, unable to get that one to go. And Devin Dean comes down with the rebound, rips it from the hands of Sims. Devin Dean, a kick to Hellenbrook in the left corner. Hellenbrook will not pull up, will drive inside, and a gift to Devin Dean, who gets under the basket. Reardon will get a hold of it and convert it in close. How about Noah Reardon, his 10th bucket, shooting 50% from the floor right now. And another takeaway, a steal by Joe Hellenbrook. It's his 3rd steal of the night. Reardon will take across the timeline for the Lions. Lions are up 61-43, up by 18, and that'll be a foul on Sims as he just quite literally runs into Devin Dean. It'll go down as Sims' second, the team's 4th.
Actually, Matt, I don't think that was on.
It does go down. It didn't go down as a foul. It didn't go down really as anything. But possession stayed with the Lions. The Lions tried to get going. That will be a foul. Honestly, I think we're just waiting for the update on live stats. I'm currently looking at 5 team fouls for Bob Jones. That last foul will be called on Hayes Brush. Reardon will pull up for 3 from the right wing. That one won't go. Rebound by Brush. Brush goes back the other way, and this one's a give to Brunson in the right wing. Brunson will pull up, unable to go. Rebound by Jacobs, and Jacobs will convert. How about that big man? Colin Jacobs, 6'6". A monster among men out there on the court right now. Ori Clemens Owens will work his way around. Goes to drive inside, goes to his knees, but gets back up. Taken away by Brush. Ball works its way to the other side. 10 seconds on the shot clock as Owens will have to work his way back across the timeline. Hellenbrook, a give to Dean. Dean will drive inside, loses it, but will draw a foul. Devin Dean, the young man who used to go to Bob Jones, able to be extremely aggressive, draw the foul, and now he's going to have his first chance at the line. And Devin Dean, he's used to drawing fouls. He's very physical inside, so he gets a lot of opportunities. He won't convert that first after a crazy high bounce off the front of him and the bit of a dribble on the top of the back rim like it was a bounce house and then falls off the side. Kind of like when the big kid falls off and the little kid comes flying out of the door.
Oh my gosh.
Dean will convert the second. So Devin Dean will go 1 for 2 from the line.
Devin
Brush
Dean's
will inbound it.
Night tonight, Matt. He is really having a night tonight, and Noah Reardon's really having a heck of a second half. You know, he was pretty quiet during the first half, but coming out tonight, I mean, coming out here in the second half, he's 10 points out of nowhere.
A heck of a night for the Lions offense so far. Jolly able to get a lot of separation from behind the arc. He won't pull the trigger. A pass to Stimson, and Stimson will get the finish. What a pass by Ryan Jolly. A nifty little assist and a nifty little finish by Andrew Stimson. 64-45. Lions right now up by 19. That pass is tipped and taken away by Hellenbrook, and a give to Jolly. Jolly gets inside, draws a foul, draws the contact from number 25, Caleb Owens. Hellenbrook, his 5th steal of the night. He has been a defensive nightmare for Bob Jones so far.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. And his whole entire Lions defense is really just a nightmare here tonight overall.
You can hear the dads on the Bob Jones side talking about how you can't give up that ball. Jolly will convert the first free throw. He has a chance to go 3 for 3. Just from the line. So Jolly goes 2 for 2 from the line on that. And now he's 3 for 3. Remember, he had the technical free throw tacked on earlier in the first half. Pouncey will take it across the timeline for Bob Jones. Pretty quiet offensively. He's only 1 for 2. Ball goes out of bounds by the Bob Jones bench, but will stay with the Bruins. Hayes Brush will wave off Pouncey, says, I got it, I'll pass it in. So give to Pouncey, who's covered by Owens. Kick right to Brush, to Jacobs, back to Brush, over in the right wing. And Jolly able to knock it loose, but Bob Jones hang on to it. Pouncey will pull up for 3, and bam! To Status Pouncey. Able to convert from behind the arc, just as I said he was having a quiet night. Now, we're remembering his name now. Lions getting set offensively. Ori Clements Owens from the right wing will drive inside. Looks to kick it out to Jolly, but it'll go off the foot of a Bruin and fall into the hands of another Bruin. Hughley can't convert off some tight defense from Hellenbrook. Lions come down with it, and now Jolly takes it across the timeline. Just under 12 minutes left in the second half. Jolly, a gift to Owens, who pulls up for 3 from the top of the key. Off the front of the rim. Rebound by Hughley. Bob Jones taking their time, walking across the timeline. They're still down by 18. Hughley, a give to Brush over in the right corner, and a give inside to the left post to Jacobs, who will convert and actually have an and one opportunity, drawing the foul on Aaron Palmer. So foul will go on Aaron Palmer. It's his second. We'll have a media timeout. And when we come back from the media timeout, Colin Jacobs will have to shoot a free throw in what I think is the most formidable defense in all of D3 basketball. And that is the Piedmont men's lacrosse team up in the catwalk. Right in your face behind the backboards, you're trying to shoot a free throw.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm pretty sure here everybody that is here tonight rooting for Piedmont loves having that lacrosse team up there and loves the energy that they bring all game.
We love the Piedmont men's lacrosse team, and they love their fellow Piedmont men's lacrosse teammates who are currently on the call on Z98.7 FM right now, Chad Hall and Walker Brown. We love the support from the Piedmont faithful. Looking at some of the other Piedmont sports members out there, we see some members of the Piedmont baseball team over sitting courtside. Best seats in the house. Couple representatives of Piedmont women's soccer, Piedmont men's and women's tennis, and who can forget Piedmont cheer team backing up the Lions over in the face of, actually right on their side. Coming out of the media timeout right now, we'll come back to Colin Jacobs shooting in the face of the Piedmont men's lacrosse team. I don't know about you, Chris. I think a free throw is hard enough to try and make in a game, but it's even harder when you have the rowdiest people in Northeast Georgia screaming in your face. Jacobs will miss, and you can see the elation from the Piedmont men's lacrosse team. Hunter Norman will take it the other way for the Lions. He gets inside, and he will not convert the layup. The ball just rims out. Chris Dondro, sometimes you just miss.
Yeah, Matt, sometimes when you have that full head of steam, you don't really know how to slow down when you're trying to convert on an easy layup such as that one. But, I mean, for Hunter Norman to have 6'6" Colin Jacobs running right behind him, I would have probably missed that layup as well.
Colin Jacobs able to get in good position again and draw some contact again on Aaron Palmer. Now his third personal foul and the team's fifth this half. And now Jacobs will face the Piedmont lacrosse team yet again. He'll shoot two, and he'll miss the first. Jacobs misses the first, now will look to try and make the second. That one he will convert, so that'll be his 6th point. And Jacobs currently 2 of 5 from the free throw line so far. Jolly will inbound the pass to Norman. Norman will take it across the timeline. A give back to Jolly at the top of the key, and a kick right to Hellenbrook, and another kick right to Owens. Jolly will come up with it over in the left corner. It'll be going off the hands of Dylan Harris. Actually, correction. I believe that actually went off of the hands of Trevor Brunson. Possession will stay with the Lions, though. Owens will inbound the pass to Hellenbrook, and a give to Jolly. Jolly able to get inside, gets in good position, not able to convert the shot. Hellenbrook keeps it alive, gets it to Norman over in the left wing. Cross-court pass to Jolly, pulls up for three from the right corner. That one doesn't go, but a rebound by Hellenbrook. Hellenbrook with position. Hellenbrook will draw the foul. How about Joe Hellenbrook? He's been all over the court. He's been very aggressive, jumping on the ball, jumping the passing lanes. We mentioned the steals earlier. Still has 5 steals, but now he'll be shooting 2 free throws here. He, like Colin Jacobs on the Bruins, has shot 2 of 5 from the charity stripe so far. And now he's shooting 3 of 6, so now he's back up to 50%. With a chance to go 2 for 2. Right now the Lions are up 16 with 10:37 left in the second half. Hellenbrook. Shot will rim out. Rebound by Hughley. Hughley will give it to Brunson over on the left side as he takes it across the timeline. Bob Jones working left to right. Hughley will pass it inside to Owens. Owens with the turnaround J, unable to get that to go. Rebound by Aaron Palmer. Palmer will give it to Owens, who takes it across the right side of the timeline. Owens will find a lane, drive inside, and finish and draw the foul! A great reversal by Ori Clemens Owens, who flies up from the floor.
Oh my God. Right hand, left side. Ori Clemens Owens can do it all, can he?
He sure seems to be able to. Right now, Owens has 9 points. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Now 2 of 3. So now Ori Clemens Owens has tacked on his 10th point. He's the 4th line to have double-digit points so far. And Owens currently 4 of 5 from the field right now. Bob Jones still needs to get across the timeline. They finally do, but just barely. Bob Jones getting set. Right now it's Brunson from the top of the key. He'll give it right to Snipes, who falls down, and it'll go down as a travel. Snipes looks to argue it, saying he was tripped. I think he just tripped on his own 2 feet.
Yeah, I think so as well, man. That's a hard call. Once again, like the blocking call earlier, I believe that was in the first half. But those are tough calls for a ref to make when you don't actually see the feet of the defender.
Lions getting set offensively. Norman will give it to Palmer. Give back to Norman over on the right side, who has to rise up and try and keep that one in. A give to Owens, who pulls up from the right corner for 3. Rebound by Brunson of the Bruins. And a whistle blown. Not really sure why. Looks like it'll be some kind of foul called. It'll go down as a technical, it looks like.
Yeah, it'll be a double tech. I believe one was called on number 11, Aaron Palmer for Piedmont, and I believe the other was called on number 24, Dylan Harris from Bob Jones.
You can hear the referee mouth the word stop. So the officials trying to get a hold of this game. Bruins gang set defensively yet again. Mueller will sub in for Palmer, and it looks like Hughley will substitute back in for Harris. But still the other way by Sims. Sims can't get it to go, and a foul will be called. So William Snipes be Craig with a steal. Sims, actually the steal will be credited to Brian Sims, so now Sims will be credited with his third steal, and the foul will go on Hunter Norman for his first personal and Piedmont's sixth of this half. Sims will miss the first free throw, and he'll convert the second. Now the Lions getting set offensively. Owens will give it to Norman, who takes across the timeline, and give to the right wing to Jolly. Now to Dean, down to Mueller. Mueller over the top of the key. He'll work his way around, give it to Jolly. Jolly over at the top of the key, drives inside, pulls up. Ball hops around and finally lands in the hands of the Bruins. A pull-up for three by Blair, and bam! Henry Blair pulls up from the left wing, and that is a humongous shot if you are a Bruins fan. Cuts the lead down to 15 with 8.5 left here in the second half. Lions getting set the other way. Right now it's Ryan Jolly. He'll give it to Owens, who feeds it in to Mueller. Mueller will pull up from the elbow, and bam! Dalton Mueller pulls up from mid-range and sinks it. Nice and easy. That'll be another point for Piedmont, another bucket. 72-55 Piedmont the score right now. Hughley will get an offensive rebound for his team. Pass is tipped, taken in by Blair. Blair gets underneath the basket, can't get that to go. Putback shot by Hughley, falls in the hands of Jacobs. Taken away by Devin Dean of the Lions. And a gift to Owens going the other way. A feed to Jolly, who's able to finish it. Non-stop action in Cave Arena as Ryan Jolly able to convert another layup. 18 points so far, and a takeaway by Norman. Owens for three, bam! Oh my goodness! These Lions D. Back-to-back steals, resulting in a total of 5 points over the span of 30 seconds. You can hear the defense chants filling Cave Arena as the Lions now up by 22. And a tip pass by Devin Dean falls in the hands of Dalton Mueller. And now Sims able to jump a pass as that pass ends up getting sent into the Lions bench. Lions will maintain possession, but we will have a timeout called. Chris Doncero, how about that Lions defense?
Matt, I've been saying it all game. I've talked about it all game. I'll say it again. The Lions defense is just in the face of, they're everywhere tonight. They're in the face of the ball handler. They're in the passing lanes. As we see, the Lions have a total of, 11 steals tonight. Joe Hellenbrook with 5, Devin Dean with 2, Hunter Norman just got his first, and Noah Reardon has 3. The Lions are everywhere. If you get your hand in the passing lane, then there's nothing the offense can do but hold on to the ball, which creates what? Another turnover. It's what's happening tonight. Bob Jones just they can't get the ball up. They can't get good passes. They can't take good shots because the Lions defense is right there in their face.
They can't seem to get out of their own way right now. Bob Jones, 17 turnovers in this game so far, 11 of which have been steals. So we're seeing more thievery on the court for the Lions than we are in the old Midwest when outlaws were rampant. Reardon will inbound the pass for the Lions. And he'll give it to Jolly, and the clock will start. 20 seconds now on the shot clock, and then give to Richter. Richter circles around, give to Stimson, and give back to Richter, pulls up for the left wing for three, and bam! Will Richter with the effortless three. We mentioned earlier how he can hit from just about anywhere. He was 1 for 5 in the first half, now 2 for 6 from behind the arc. Now I have a foul called. And Henry Blair will go to the free throw line. The Bruins have the bonus now as the Lions are awarded their 7th team foul. Dalton Mueller, his 2nd personal foul. Blair will convert his first free throw. Now for the 2nd, and he's got it. So Blair, 2 for 2 on that trip. Now 6 for 6 from the line. Henry Blair just finding all kinds of ways to get it done right now. He has 18 points total. Jolly will take it across the timeline for the Lions. He drives inside, gets the finish. Ryan Jolly. It looked like the Bruins found a way to close off and kind of get him pinched between 2 defenders, but Ryan Jolly just finding a way to get the finish. I mean, he is magical. Sims will kick it to Blair for 3. That one is short, rebounded by Jolly. That's going to go down as the first rebound for Jolly. Jolly takes it across the timeline, gives it to Reardon at the top of the key. Reardon trying to feed inside to Stimson. Falls in the hands of Sims, who will give it to Pouncey, and Pouncey will take it across the timeline. Blair will drive it inside and kick out to Pouncey, pulls up for 3. That one's short, rebounded by Mueller, who's able to hang on to it. Mueller with the feed to Reardon, back to Mueller. And that will be whistled. It looked like Henry Blair actually managed to pull off a steal, but Dalton Mueller able to, I'm not sure if he made it look like there was contact or if there was actually contact, but Dalton Mueller able to find a way to keep possession on the side of the Lions. Logan Cranford will sub in. He'll inbound the pass, and he'll give it to Mueller. Now at the top of the key, covered by Hughley. And a whistle blown. The foul will go on Hughley. It's his 3rd personal. And the team's 10th this half, which is double what we saw from them in the first. So Mueller will come to shoot 2. First shot will just rim out. This is Mueller's first trip to the line so far. And he'll convert the 2nd, so Mueller goes 1 for 2. 83-57 Lions with just over 5.5 left in the second half. Pouncey and the Bruins getting set. Pouncey looks to try and feed that to Sims. He'll go off the foot of Noah Reardon. Will have a kick ball violation. The possession will stay with the Bruins, and Pouncey will inbound the pass from the Bruins bench. A give to Brush, now to Sims, off the hands of Reardon. Sims ends up with it. Tries to convert it, falls in the hands of Hughley, who tries to get a putback shot to go, and he'll draw a foul. Stephon Hughley, 8 rebounds so far in this game, his 3rd offensive rebound. He's 1 for 2 from the line so far. Now he's 2 for 3. With a chance to go 3 for 4. Brings the Lions lead down to 15. Actually, correction, 25. Forgot an extra digit there. Hughley will miss the 2nd, so he's shooting 50%. Simpson will get the rebound and give it to Cranford. Cranford will give it back to Simpson. Simpson will take it across the right side of the timeline. Simpson able to drive inside, circle around, give to Cranford. Cranford, a feed inside to Mueller, who gets the finish. Good ball movement by the Lions. It results and a great finish by Dalton Mueller right under the basket. 85 points so far. And the Lions 15 points away from what will be the first time I've ever seen triple digits in Cave Arena. And with 4:50 left, they can definitely do it.
Yeah, man, I think it's possible. I mean, you know, that's not necessarily the goal for the team. As I don't think it's the goal for anybody to actually just put up 100 points unless, you know, the game is close and everybody's hitting shots. Right now, I think the Lions are just looking to close this one out safe, close this one out with a big lead, and go home or stay home with the dub. Send Bob Jones packing, L on their record, move on to the rest of the season and the rest of the conference play.
I hear what you're saying, Chris. And I agree. The Lions are playing like they're just trying to close this out. But come on, man. We've never seen a third digit on that scoreboard. I just want to see it once.
I hope they score 102, Matt. I hope they score 102.
Usually we'll make the first free throw. The foul will go on Stimson. It's his third personal and the team's 9th. Substitutions will come in. And in will come a new player for the Bruins that we haven't seen all night, number 11, Andrew Aarons. Lions getting set offensively, a gift to Hellenbrook. Hellenbrook is closed out, and that'll be a foul on Hayes Brush. Looks like it'll be a reach in. And Joe Hellenbrook will go to shoot 2. So far for him from the line, 3 for 7. Now 4 for 8. So Hellenbrook's back to 50% from the charity stripe. Brings the total to 86. Lions up by 26 with 4:44 left in the second half. And Hellenbrook will convert the second, so now he's over 50%. Now 5 for 9. Brush will take it the other way for the Bruins. Able to get inside on Hellenbrook. He'll kick it out to Brunson. Brunson able to circle around, gets inside. Not able to get the layup to go, but he'll get his own rebound. A gift to Brush. Brush able to get inside. He'll step back and he'll sink that one. Hayes Brush able to find whatever space he could to get any kind of window of a shot opportunity there. And he makes the most of it, converting that one. And Hayes Brush, that's actually his third shot we've seen. He's 1 for 1 from behind the arc, 2 for 3 from the floor, 7 points. (87-62) Lions right now. 4:22 left in the second half. Reardon will inbound the pass to Cranford, who takes across the left side of the timeline. He's being closed off by Brunson right now. Brunson will knock it out. Cranford will kind of chuckle and shrug it off. Reardon will inbound the pass right by the statistician's bench. We'll give it to Hellenbrook, who will give it back to Reardon. Reardon being covered by Sims right now. 15 seconds left on the shot clock, and a give to Hellenbrook, who pulls up from the right corner. That one doesn't go, just short off the side of the rim. Rebound by the Bruins. Brunson will circle around. And we'll have another whistle, and this will go down as a jump ball. But possession will stay with the Bruins. So Tostatus Pouncey will inbound the pass, and we'll actually have immediate timeout right here. Matt Kudrowski and Chris Donzo bringing you the action from Cave Arena, where the Lions, they have dominated this entire game. They're shooting 51.6% from the floor right now, and defensively, they're forcing the Bruins to be shooting 37% right now, shooting 20 of 54. What's worse? Is it the defense, or is it the translation from defense to offense?
I think it's the defense that the Lions are playing. I think they're just playing. I think their defense is just too tough tonight and it's really disruptive defense. So it's harder for Bob Jones to come out here and actually score. So I think if the Lions keep playing this way, I mean, the game's pretty much I mean, it's all but over. It's never over until the fat lady sings. I believe that's a saying. I believe that's what everybody says. So it's far from over, but I think looking at the way that the Lions are playing defense, look at how hungry they are tonight, this one's just about over.
Well, 3:55 left in the second half. Lions are up by 25. And as you all know, it's not over until the clock hits triple zeros. But if you're a Lions fan, you can't help but feel a bit confident in this one. Now the Lions making some substitutions. And in will come number 33, Hampton Goff. Bruins will inbound the pass. Pouncey will give to Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson will drive inside, turn around, give it to Sims. Sims has to bobble it, but he hangs on to it. Sims drives inside, loses it. And it looks like that'll just go down as a lost ball. And turnover. Actually, Logan Cranford will be credited with a steal. Possession will stay with the Lions. Goff has it. They'll take it across the timeline. He's covered by Brush. 3.5 minutes left in the second half. And that's a give up to Oshley. So right now we're seeing the young guys for the Lions hit the floor. A drive inside. And that ball is knocked away. Hartenberg tried to convert a layup there. Just lost control of it, but possession will stay with the Lions.
Here comes the freshman, number 33, Hampton Goff. Number three Caleb Lesh. Number 21, Zach Exley.
Cranford will step away and pull up, but it goes out the rim, so the Lions will avoid the shot clock violation. Bruins will get the rebound and go the other way with it. Pouncey will give it to Owens. Owens able to drive inside, turn around. Now able to get it to go. Lions tried to get the rebound off the hands of Hartenberg, and it goes out of bounds. Just under 3 minutes left to go. 87-62 Lions right now. Inbound pass by Pouncey to Owens. Shot will not go, but Bruins will come down to the rebound. Put back opportunity, just short. Cranford will go the other way with it. Lesh will pump fake. Kick it out to Oshley. Cranford will pull up for three from the right corner. That will be just short. Rebound by Lesh. Lesh, it will get a fake. Hardenberg will get a hold of it and give to Oshley, who pulls up for three. That one doesn't go either. Rebound by Aarons. 3 missed opportunities by the Lions, and a pull up for three. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Sims. Sims goes the other way with it. That's an air ball, but it looks like he will draw a foul and will shoot two. The foul will go on Logan Cranford. It's his first personal in the team's 10th. So both teams have double-digit team fouls here in the second half. Sims will miss the first free throw.
Here comes another freshman, number 30, Fisher Darden, and another transfer, actually, number 32, Jesse Harbin, the junior transfer to Piedmont this year.
Lions getting set, going the other way.
So Coach Neely going to, I don't want to call him the bench squad, but going to the end of his bench here at the end of the game.
Goff will give it up the other way. And Sims will take it the other way, and he will actually finish it. It looked like he was trying to go for the dunk. Ends up being a pretty fancy-looking layup. Piedmont will call a 30-second timeout.
Did you think he was going to dunk it?
I thought he had a chance to. I thought he had a good chance, but just came up short. Just came up a little bit short, but he did get some good air. I have to give him points for the hang time. He definitely got closer to dunking than I ever could. And I'm 6'2", and I have no hops whatsoever. Just over 2 minutes left here in the second half. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to be exact. Lions up by 22. Right now it seems like it's all over except for the final buzzer, but anything can happen, and we've seen that anything happened before here in Cave Arena. Coach Neely got what you can only call the reserves out there so far. And offensively, they've been quiet, but defensively, they've been pretty sound, already forcing some misses from Bob Jones, which hasn't been very uncommon so far in this game. They're shooting 21 of 59 so far, which is just over 35%. Lions coming out of the timeout. Young guys are going out there, but isn't that a great picture? Looking at the veteran, Ryan Jolly, pouring into the young guy with some words of wisdom. You love to see the veterans really pour into the people they know are going to come after them. Osley's going to take it across the court and give to Lesh, who comes in from the right corner, and bam! Caleb Lesh pulls up. Now the Lions have 89 with 1:50 left. Sims with a give to Owens, who drives inside. Owens doesn't get that to go. Rebound by the Lions. Now another drive inside. Looks to get a finish. And that'll be Darden trying to get the finish, and he'll end up drawing the foul and go to shoot two. 1:36 left. 89-65 the score right now. Darden a chance to get his first points of the night. And he'll sink the first. Already 1 for 1. Chance to go 2 for 2, and that brings the score up to 90 for the Lions, up by 25. And Darden will convert the second. So 91 points for the Lions so far with just over 90 seconds left. Sims will give it to the corner and a drive inside. A kick out to Owens, who pulls up for three. Unable to get that to go. Bob Jones fighting for the rebound, and we have a pretzel kind of tangle up over on the right post on the floor. Will go down as a jump ball. Possession will go to the Lions. 91-65 the score, 1:22 left. Lions will inbound the pass. And right now, looks like it's all over except for the buzzer as the clock gets started. The young guys for the Lions with the ball take it across the timeline. Goff has it right now, able to get around his man. And give to Osley, who'll drive inside. High layup, and it's good! And in one opportunity. How about Zach Oshley? Able to get inside, draw the contact, get the finish, and the N1 opportunity with 1:01 left. 93-65 the score right now. A chance to make it 94-65. Oshley will sink it. Clock starts. Sims goes the other way, takes across the timeline and give to Owens. Owens will kick that one right. Lost but regained. That's Snipes. Snipes will try to feed inside. Take it away. That'll be Darden. Darden will go inside, kick it out. Three by Oshley. That one doesn't go. Rebound by Lesh. Lesh gets inside, and Lesh gets the finish. 33 seconds left. 96 points for the Lions. And a quick bucket the other way. 28 seconds left. Lions trying to get across, and they do. 96-65. And the Lions can just dribble it out here. We'll see if they actually do, or if they want to actually snip the 100. It looks like they'll just hold on to this. So Bob Jones comes into Piedmont, puts up a good fight, but how about the Lions? They've been phenomenal at home all year. 2 losses so far the entire season, and that's just been coming from the rollover of the new year. But the Lions stay strong at home. They come out with a 96-67 win, winning by almost 30. Matt Godrowski and Chris Donso bringing you the action from what was a very dominant win by the Lions, and a heck of a response after losing by 3 at Bob Jones their last time out. Chris, this is what you were looking for if you were the Lions. A good way to come back, and they were strong from start to finish.
Yeah, Matt, and I think the Lions feed off this crowd here in Cave Arena. I mean, you know it, I know it. Being here, being in this atmosphere, Piedmont faithful is just, it's just a different. They bring so much energy. You mentioned the lacrosse team. You mentioned all the other sports coming out here and showing their support. And I think it's just a wonderful thing. I think these guys, they fed off the energy, and they kept it going all game long.
Looking at some of the final point totals, Ryan Jolly led the team in points, led the game in points with 20 points, but we can't bring up this game without talking about the former Bruin, now Lion, Devin Dean, on the cusp of a double-double, 13 points and 8 rebounds. He had a heck of a night, able to get inside and work some points. And looking at what really kind of defined this game, I think it was the defense. It was the forced turnovers. It was the steals. Lions had 13 steals on what was 19 turnovers for the Bruins. So the defense was alive tonight.
Yeah, man, I've seen that all game, and then they kept it going. I mean, defense turns into offense, and offense wins games for you.
That will improve the record for the Lions now to 11-10, and Bob Jones will fall to 8-9. Piedmont's next game will be at LaGrange February 7th, and then the next home game will be February 10th at home against Covenant. For Matt Kudrowski, Chris Doncero, Danielle Percival, and her amazing staff. And now we have the one and only Devin Dean right here with us. And it looks like we're going to have a special little interview here. Chris Doncero, take it away. I'll give you the headset, sir.
Freeze.
What's up, D? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
13 points, 8 rebounds tonight. I mean, I'm pretty sure you wanted the double-double, but I just have one great question for you.
Yeah.
How does it feel playing against your old team tonight, man?
It felt good. I mean, they're my boys. No hard feelings against them, but I got a new team, new family, so we just had to go out there and execute and get the dub.
Yeah, and you mentioned execution, and you guys executed defense very, very well tonight.
Right.
What did Coach Neely tell you guys, either before the game or even at halftime, that had you guys coming out and playing really good defense and playing electric tonight?
So tonight we talked. We knew what we needed to do on the court tonight. If y'all didn't know, we lost against them at their home place, and we just played Covenant, played great defense there. So it's basically just transferring over the games forward on. So we just keep playing hard and doing what we do on the court.
All right, that's all I wanted, man. 13 points, 8 rebounds. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you so much, Devin Dean, for what was an astounding night. Thank you for being a part of the program. Now we can close it out. For Matt Kudrowski, Chris Doncho, Danielle Percival, and her amazing staff. And we can't forget these amazing players playing on the best court in Northeast Georgia here tonight. Good night from Cave Arena. God bless you all, and we hope you all get to your homes safely.